how's it going? Today I'm going to be installing a pair of 589 Fabrication shock skids for the rear shocks on my 2019 GMC Canyon. I just recently upgraded the shocks on this truck to Bilstein 5100 ride height adjustable shocks, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to be throwing in a set of these shock skids on the rears because on this truck the shocks on the rear, they do hang pretty low. I guess on any truck, if you go off-road at all, it's a good idea to put some sort of protection on your shocks for those low hanging shock mounts. So these bolt right in place of existing holes. It comes with a new set of hardware, a new bolt for the bottom, and also these little silver bolts that help stabilize these while they're installed on the shock mount. These things are pretty beefy. They look like they're made out of 5/16 steel, and they are nicely powder coated, and the welds all look really fantastic. So they will be able to take a beating for sure. You can see the craftsmanship on those welds is just outstanding. I actually bought these a long time ago and just never got around to installing them till I got them all in the truck. So they've been sitting in a box up until now. So anyways, these are 589 Fabrication. I bought these from. You can buy them directly from their website. There's their website right there. So let's dig in and get these installed. So the first step in this process is removing the factory bolt. It is a 13/16 or a 21 millimeter, whatever. They're both close enough to the same. So you go ahead and remove that. So this goes like this right here. This is the main mounting hole that the new bolt will go through. We're going to reuse the factory nut on the backside here. And then the silver screw that comes with the kit is going to get threaded into this hole that's on the side of the existing shock mount. These are actually self-tapping screws. If you can see, there's little grooves cut on the end. So this will thread itself into this spot right here. You'll need an impact to do that, and it'll go through this spot right here on the shock skid. We're going to reuse the factory nut on the back side. Alright, so then I'm going to install this little silver screw that's got the self-tapping end on it into this hole on the factory shock mount. And it's going to go through this oblong hole on the new shock skid. So just kind of get it in place. You can kind of thread it by hand, just barely, just to get it kind of straight. And then using a 1/2 inch impact, you can drive it the full way, and it'll cut threads as it goes. So now that we have this bolt tightened up, we can tighten up this new bolt with the factory nut on the backside. And this is 18 millimeter. The factory nut is 13/16 or 21 millimeter. And we're going to torque this down to 118 foot-pounds. And there we are. And then we can move on to the passenger side. So I've got that bolt loosened up, and then this is where that other silver bolt is going to go into that comes with the kit. There's already a hole that's holding this clip on. I'm going to go ahead and back out this clip right now so that I can line up the holes easier. So once you remove that bolt, this bracket just comes loose, and this will go on the outside of the shock skid when we get it all put back together, something like that. But for now I need to remove this bolt on the bottom of the shock and then put in the new bolt and the shock skid. Alright guys, so I got this all tightened up. Time to get it torqued down to spec, the bottom bolt to 118 foot-pounds. And there it is. Alright, so these are all done, and that's it for this video, guys. I think they look pretty good. So I don't off-road a lot, but I'm confident now that if I do, I'll have ample protection for my brand new Bilstein struts on the back here. They look pretty good too. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd love it if you subscribe. Stay tuned for new videos. See you next time. Later.